At Access Health, many of our physicians begin their journey here. They trained with us, grew with us, and chose to stay. Because Access Health isn't just where their careers began, it's where they found home. Here, caring means more than medicine. It's knowing your patients and being part of their lives. They've grown with Access Health and with the community that welcomed them. What sets Access Health apart isn't just the care we give. It's the people who grow with us and the community we call home. Access Health.
And the Falcons of Summit Christian Academy. Before we begin this game, I'd like to ask everyone to please rise for our word of prayer, ask for a blessing on the game, and then we'll meet the starters for each team. Let's pray. Dear Father, I thank you, Lord, for this day that you've given to us. I thank you for the great spirit of competition we've had in our tournament thus far. Lord, we ask you to please be with our athletes today, keep them safe, free from injury. Help us as fans and spectators to exhibit good sportsmanship in all that we do here. And help us to honor and glorify you again in basketball this afternoon. In your name we pray. Amen. Now as we start lineups, first for the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Wildcats of Wood County Christian School. Number 0, Eliza Amos. Number 1, Hannah Parsley. Number 3, Ellie Piat. Number 10, Elena Parsley. Number 15, Brooke Arnold. Number 1, Jocelyn Hall. Number 2, Ella Watts. Number 11, Jalen Bailey. Number 14, Abby Greer. Number 42, Jordan Hawks.
Good evening, everyone. Lineups have been called. We are ready to roll here at Summersville. Let's do this thing. Summersville Arena. The Wood County Christian School Wildcats are facing the Summit Christian Academy Falcons this evening. Let's do this thing. It's going to be a good one tonight. Matthew Thomas here with you guys this evening on the New River Network. Tip-off is coming here in just a few seconds. Prayer has been said. Starting lineups have been called. It's going to be a good one here this evening. Very young teams here from both squads. Wood County Christian only with 1 senior and Summit Christian with 2 of them. So both very young teams, very bright futures ahead. But they're focusing on this game this evening. Tip is underway. Let's go. Parsley's going to handle the ball out on the perimeter to start the game out for Wood County Christian. A little bit of man-to-man D to see if they can get some penetration. They can't. Early turnover here for the Wildcats. Bots down the floor. They get it over into the corner. Top of the key, 2-3 zone early here for the Wildcats. Nice pass down below by Bots. She's able to get it to Hawks, and she's going to get whacked. And that foul's going to go against number 0, Liza Amos. That's going to be her first foul early here in this game. Only 33 ticks off the clock so far. First free throw is up and off to the left for Hawks. Takes the second one up and gets the roll there. We got an early press here from Summit Christian. Trying to put some pressure here on the Wildcats, but was not able to work. And it looked like Pia tried to get into the lane, but she traveled before the whistle. This is going to be an early turnover again. So 2 possessions, 2 turnovers for the Wildcats. Definitely not something Coach Nathan Boren wants to see here early on in this game. Conservative defense here for the Wildcats, trying to keep everything in front of them. Corner 3 here from Jocelyn Hall, and she is up early with her first 3 points of the game. Early 4-0 lead here for the Falcons. Pia trying to get herself going, getting it down the court and into the corner for her teammate Parsley. It stays out of bounds, and it's going to go to Wood County to start it out. Coach Jess Patton giving the signals for Summit County Christian on defense. Good tangle up there and good hands by number 15, Brooke Arnold, able to hold on to it. Outside, nice pump fake there from Amos. They're trying to swing it around, but this man-to-man defense from the Falcons right now is suffocating them. They're trying to create a little bit of space with the dribble. It's the pump fake out to the corner. Good news in high school, you got all day, no shot clock, no nothing to go against you. And Summit Christian says, I'm going to take that right away. Jump ball. Possession error stays with the Wildcats early on in this game with 6:11 to go. Parsley takes it out for Wood County Christian, and it gets tipped. Hall takes it down, and she gets it over to Botts, and she's going to finish her first 2 points of the game. And we have an early timeout. It's going to be a full timeout for Nathan Boren of the Wildcats. So far early on, Wood County definitely having some struggles with the man-to-man defense of Summit Christian. They're not able to penetrate the defense like they want to.
At Access Health, many of our physicians begin their journey here. They trained with us, grew with us, and chose to stay. Because Access Health isn't just where their careers began, it's where they found home. Here, caring means more than medicine. It's knowing your patients and being part of their lives. They've grown with Access Health and with the community that welcomed them. What sets Access Health apart isn't just the care we give, it's the people who grow with us and the community we call home. Access Health. When the need grows, so do we.
Alrighty, we are back at Summersville Arena. So far, early lead here for the Falcons over the Wildcats. They're up 6-0. Coach Boren was on his team in the timeout while we were on a commercial break. Set the screen before you run. And that's exactly what his team does. They're able to get the ball. A little bit of a soft 2-2-1 press by the Falcons. As Piet takes it up the court, and she does get stripped from behind by Botts. And the jump ball and possession arrows going to go to the Falcons. So 3 turnovers early on in this game for the Wildcats. And we're not even 4 minutes into this game yet. The Summit Christian team able to put on a lot of pressure. And their press isn't even working as hard as they need it to be. Soft pressure is just enough for him. Into the corner for Bailey. She's able to get it to the other corner for Hall as they feed it into the paint. Long jumper there by Greer. It's going to be rebounded and taken away by Piet. Piet passes it off as Amos hits the floor. Tried to get a little bit of space there. Amos gives the signals for her team, gets a screen top of the key, was able to get her lady up in the air, but unfortunately not able to get the shot off. Strong on the shot is Arnold. Falcons set up their offense. 3-point shot, a little bit too strong there from Bailey. And it's going to be off of Wood County, and it's going to stay Falcon ball. Wood County would like to slow this game down a little bit, give themselves as many possessions as possible. Definitely not as much of a bench as the Falcons have. Good rebound and closeout there for Wood County. Amos tells her teammate to stay in the corner. Let's set the offense up, get a good shot here. Amos takes the three-pointer from college range, a little bit far, and it's going to be short. And out on Wood County. So Falcon ball. So far early on, both defenses doing the work. No shots have really fallen from outside on either squad. But the Falcons have been able to get themselves a few offensive rebounds and penetrate this 2-3. As you can see, Greer is in there working really, really hard. The sophomore trying to get her touch. And there it is. Lob over the top from Botts, but unfortunately it's going to be turned over by the Falcons. That's going to be their first turnover of the day. And here's a little bit more of a press breaker from the Falcons. Trying to keep as much as they can. She tried to get over the top and Botts, and she's going to take it coast to coast for 2 points. Piet wasn't able to hold on to the ball there up at the top of the key and got her pocket picked. This is just good man-to-man defense here from the Falcons. They're able to keep no spacing in between them and the ball. A little bit too handsy, though, there from the senior, Jordan Hawks, and that's going to be her first personal foul. We got substitution in here for Hawks. It's going to be number 31, Harper Combs, the freshman. Wood County looking for a little bit of space as Missile tries to get it out of there. A little bit strong there on the shot from Arnold. Botts takes it down the court, and she turns it over. It's going to be Arnold as she takes it down the court. She saw Amos there for a second, but didn't want to go over and back. A little bit short on the three-pointer, but nice rebound there from Missile. Well, unfortunately, she missed the layup, and the Falcons are going to opt to set up their offense. Good choice there by Bailey to slow it down. Greer in the paint. Jump pass. Out to the corner. Three-pointer is good. Great shot for her first 3 points of the game there for Bailey. Early 11-0 lead here for the Falcons. And it looks like we got a foul. I believe that was on Botts. It's going to be her first personal foul. And Wood County tried to get themselves inside of the paint. A little bit too far ahead. I don't believe her teammates saw the pass coming. Botts into the paint. Short is the layup. Not that time on the second attempt for Combs. And the freshman comes straight into the game and gets an and-one off of her own rebound. Great, great start to the game for this Falcons team. And you couldn't ask for more if you're Coach Patton. Free throw is up. Too strong off the backboard. And the Wildcats for some reason, tried to save it instead of letting it go out of bounds. And another rebound for Summit. 3 rebounds on the same play. Will they get 4? Yes, they will. And Combs able to corral it in the paint, but possession error goes to Wood County Christian. So it'll go down as a turnover, but I don't even know if I would count it as one. The way it's gone in that possession right there. 4 offensive rebounds for the Falcons. 13-0 is the early score here. For Summit Christian, Wood County trying to get themselves on the board. They've had a few deep outside looks, and granted, they've been good looks, but unfortunately, they haven't been able to get them to fall. 2:15 left to go here in the first quarter. Early on in this game, it's going to be Wood County Christian ball here in just a second. Fortunately for both teams, nobody has any more than 1 foul, so no early foul trouble here for either team. And Wood County has themselves all 4 of their girls outside, lined up in a straight line, ready to give screens. They attack the middle, and they're able to get it to Amos. Amos takes it down the court, but she is suffocated by Greer. Greer not giving her any space. And it's going to be another turnover thrown straight into the hands of Hall. That's 5 early turnovers here for the Wildcats. 3 ball, Greer, too strong. It's going to be rebounded and tipped out, and Greer is the one who corrals it. And that foul's going to be on number 2. It's going to be on Maren Missile. It's her first personal foul. Greer shot off to the left. We got a few substitutions here for the Wildcats. Greer takes it up, and she drains it. She nearly got wiped off the floor on that box out. And that is going to be another turnover for Wood County. So 14-0 off the made free throw, and they're able to get a steal. Wood County nearly able to take it away themselves. Close but no cigar for the Wildcats. Still searching for their first point of the game. But the stifling defense of the Falcons has been able to keep them hold. Nice pump fake there into the middle. Tried to find Greer, but she turns it over. Arnold tries to take it down the court. Goes all the way down the baseline. 3 girls as she tries to get it out. But the Falcons were all over her and didn't allow her to pass it. It's going to be a turnover. 7th turnover already in this game for the Wildcats. Botts is going to take it up the court, the junior. Still in that soft 2-3. The Wildcats are trying to move over, and they are daring this Falcons team to shoot the ball. Over into the corner for Hall. They're just taking their sweet time. The Falcons have all day with this 14-point lead. She gets Greer in the middle now. Top of the key, Greer wide open, but chooses to swing it over to the corner for Tabor, but Tabor not able to get anything going. It's going to be the 5th turnover of the game for the Falcons. Arnold, top of the key, picks up her dribble, defended by Greer. And Piatt, unfortunately, turns it over as well. And Botts swings it over there down to Greer. Botts takes it into the paint. And nice hustle there by the freshman Combs. There's a reason why she's getting minutes as a freshman. First one on the floor. And she's going to keep it alive for her team. Falcons will have it with 23 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Greer out to Bailey. Bailey back to Greer. Good movement here by this Wildcats defense, and it looks like the Falcons are going to opt to take the last shot of the quarter. Bailey turned it over. And Arnold with 1 second to go and nearly put up the first points of the game for this Wildcats team, but they're going to keep it that goose egg for the time being. 14-0 is the score after one. I'm Matthew Thomas here on the New River Network. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
At Summit Christian Academy, excellence isn't just encouraged, it's expected. With high academic standards that challenge young minds, outstanding athletic opportunities that build strength and character, and an exceptional music program that inspires creativity and confidence, we're proud to serve Southern West Virginia and beyond with a biblical worldview. At Summit Christian Academy, we're developing minds to learn, hearts to serve, and souls to cherish Christ. Learn more at summitfalcons.com.
We are back here at Summersville Arena here in Summersville, West Virginia. Second quarter underway. Amos takes the ball down. Got it over to Parsley. Back to her sister. And she's a little bit short on that jumper. Falcons trying to get this 2-3 moving to feed it into Greer. Nice high-low there from the Falcons. But an airball shot there by Hawks. Nonetheless, they're able to get themselves 2 points there. I believe that was Hawks on the shot. So it's going to make it a 16-point game. Wood County trying to get downhill on the screen. Amos feeds it over. And as Hannah Parsley got trapped there on the sidelines, Wood County over to Arnold. Arnold nearly got herself an and-1. She's still going to go to the line for 2 shots, though. I believe they called that foul on Hawks. That's going to be her second personal. First free throw's up and a little bit strong there for Arnold. Arnold, see if she can get the first points on the board here on the evening for the Wildcats. Free throws up, pretty stroke, but a little bit too strong into the right. Bailey over to the corner to Hall. Hall swings it over to the top. They're still continuing to try to get it to Greer in the middle. See if the Falcons decide to get themselves a little bit of backdoor cutting going. We got a whistle going. And it looks like the clock wasn't moving. See if the official changes the time, and he doesn't. He was just letting them know to move the clock on. Only 4 seconds had passed since the last whistle. Bots over at the top. Three-pointer fired. Little bit strong there from Baisley. Wood County Christian takes it over. Piatt swings it down low. And it looked like Parsley tried to save it. That is Elena Parsley. But unfortunately, turned it straight over again to the Falcons. Good ball movement here from the Falcons, in and out. Triangle offense, pump fake. Trying to get herself open. They got a high-low going. She chooses to give it to the opposite corner, and everything but the bottom for Bots. She could have possibly had that, but it hit the top of the wire. Amos, nice job there, 2-on-1. And it's going to be Amos, and she gets on the board. Wood County Christian, Brooke Arnold. She's only a freshman, so she's going to be here for a long time. Danger Center able to get a couple points on the board for her team. And the Falcons are right now wearing out Greer in the paint. Doing their best to get it open. They're swinging it around the perimeter. Another pass. Great defense, though, here from the Wildcats. Able to keep it away. And the pass down below, and it's a turnover. Great defense there by the Wildcats. That's 7 turnovers on the evening so far for the Falcons. Wildcats are going to get it up to Piatt. She takes the ball up the court. Still in that nasty man-to-man defense is the Falcons. Great pass down below from Amos to Arnold. And Elena Parsley tried to get herself a drive going down low. Tried to draw the foul, but unfortunately it was blocked out of bounds. But it's going to stay with the Wildcats, so Wildcat ball. Falcons switch to a 2-3 zone for the inbound play. And the Wildcats offensive rebound there for Hannah Parsley. And it's going to be a jump ball and go to the Falcons. So a couple pretty nice looks there from the Wood County Christian Wildcats, but not able to get it to fall. Bots in this offense for the Falcons have been wearing out the Wildcats on the perimeter. And they're going to leave. There's the dare from the three-pointer. And great rebound there from Arnold. Able to corral it. That's exactly what they want this Falcons team to do, is to shoot three-pointers. You'll take it open all day long. And nobody over there on the sideline picked Parsley up. Unfortunately, Parsley is a little bit too strong. And the ball still rolls. And great stop there from the Falcons. They're able to hold on. And that's going to be the Falcons' timeout. So we're going to take a quick one with them here on the New River Network.
Greater Beckley Christian School is taking applications for the upcoming school year. For over 50 years, we have been providing quality education in light of God's Word. Greater Beckley offers classes for students as young as K-4 through 12th grade. Students enjoy a variety of sports and extracurricular activities. Classes are filling up quickly. Greater Beckley Christian School. Visit our website or call today.
Alrighty, and we are back here. At Summersville Arena. Greer's going to take the ball out for the Falcons. Falcons able to keep it alive on that last possession. A little bit more pressure up top here for the Wildcats. They moved Amos up a little bit, daring this Falcons team to shoot, and they did. That was Hannah Parsley a little bit. Oh, everything but the bottom there for Bots. And excuse me, earlier that was Jocelyn Hall on the three-pointer. But it was a great job there from the Wildcats. Despite that hitting every part of the rim, they're able to still corral the rebound and not give them a third shot opportunity. Piatt takes the ball down the court. Spin move, Amos. Not quite able to save it. Botts able to force the turnover. Botts, mid-range, is good. That's a tough shot there from Ella Botts. She gets her 6th point of the evening as she got that one to drop. Arnold trying to penetrate the defense. She goes coast to coast. Too strong, but she's going to be fouled. And that foul is going to go against number 2, Ella Botts. That's her 2nd personal foul on the evening. We got 2 shots here for the freshman, Brooke Arnold. So far, the lone score here for the Wildcats. She gets her 3rd point of the evening. Arnold is good. Despite not having a ton of points on the scoreboard, Wildcats still very much in this game. Only halfway through the 2nd quarter, and they're only down by 14, so this game is far from over. Nice penetration into the defense there from Hall. And we got a jump ball. It's going to go to Wood County. Tried to get themselves the offensive rebound. It's going to be Piet on the baseline to take it out. Amos gives it back to Piet, and she's going to take it and nearly turns it over there. Looks like Bailey was trying to get herself a steal there on the sideline. Read that pass perfectly and nearly was able to get both hands on it, but still enough to smack it out of bounds, and that'll give the Falcons a chance to set their defense up. Parsley tried to take it on the baseline. Unfortunately, it's going to be the 11th turnover of the game for the Wildcats. Top of the key, one of the 2 seniors is Hall. Gets it over. Good ball movement here. Back to the top of the key is Hall. And she does a swing pass over into the corner. Hall doing her best to find Greer. She does. Great ball movement there from the Falcons. That's going to get Greer her 3rd point of the game. Great ball movement there from the Falcons. Moved the ball for the first 15 seconds of the possession. Made it very difficult for that 2-3 to move. Great job there from the Wildcats, but unfortunately Arnold missed the bunny. Greer, coast to coast. Chooses to pass it out. And the Falcons do not set up the offense. They go ahead and take it straight in, and it's going to be off the Falcons to the Wildcats. Wildcat ball with 1:43 to go here in the 2nd quarter. If you're the Wildcats here, you'd like to see if you can do your best to get this inside of double digits if possible. They've definitely had the looks that they've wanted, just haven't converted. The official tells them hands. Swing pass over to the corner. Good pass there from Amos into the middle, but it's going to be a travel from Piet in the 12th turnover of the game for Wood County. And Greer's going to come out of the game for a little bit. Eliana Toller is going to be the one that replaces her for the time being in the last 1:20 of this 2nd quarter. Hall time to move over to Bailey. Back to Hall. Hall got a nice screen there from Toller, just came into the game, but it's going to be a double dribble there from Hall as she tried to penetrate into the paint. Piet takes it out and gets it over the top. And it's a 1-on-2. Good pass there from Amos. And Wood County converts. Great bucket there from Marin Miesel. Gets her first 2 points of the game. And Coach Jessica Patton says, slow it down. Let's slow this thing down. Get a great shot. Not just a good shot, but a great shot. And they want to swing it around, make this 2-3 defense move. Tried to feed it to the paint, but it's tipped right back out to Hall. Back and forth from Bailey to Hall. Falcons want the last shot of this quarter. And that's exactly what they're going to do, unless if there's a turnover. Nice pass down to Hall. Hall was looking for a foul. She's not going to get one. It's going to be out on the out on the Wildcats. It's going to be Falcons ball with 6.2 left on the game clock. Hall tried to get straight out of the paint. Mid-range shot, too strong. 1 second to go. And Bailey tried to get herself a shot up. But good defense there from Wood County. Wood County was able to keep this game close, and they're still within striking range. 20-6 is the score at halftime. As you can see, Calvary and Summit Christian coming out onto the court, ready to warm up. They're going to be the game after this here on the New River Network. For the time being, we're going to go to a quick commercial break. We'll be back here in just a little bit. I'm Matthew Thomas here on the New River Network.
At Summit Christian Academy, excellence isn't just encouraged, it's expected. With high academic standards that challenge young minds, outstanding athletic opportunities that build strength and character, and an exceptional music program that inspires creativity and confidence, we're proud to serve Southern West Virginia and beyond with a biblical worldview. At Summit Christian Academy, we're developing minds to learn, hearts to serve, and souls to cherish Christ. Learn more at summitfalcons.com.
Already halftime here at the Summersville Arena here in Summersville, West Virginia. We got 8 minutes and 17 seconds to go here until the second half. Halftime report here on the New River Network. So 20-6 is the current score. Your leading scores for each team. Wood County Christian is Brooke Arnold. She's had herself some great looks down below and has been able to make most of her free throws as well, shooting 75%, 3 for 4 from the line. Also, she's got herself 4 points, leading score. And then Marin Miesel also with 2 points on the scoreboard off the pass from Amos. As for the Summit Christian Lady Falcons, Ella Botts is the leading scorer with 6 points. She's also got herself 2 fouls, as well as Jordan Hawks, who's got herself 2 fouls as well. She's got herself 3 points as well, so make it up for those 2 fouls. Harper Combs, she got herself a couple points. Jalen Bailey, 3 points. And Jocelyn Hall, 3 points. So several players with 3 points there from Summit County. And a lot of daring to shoot there from the Wildcats. And for the most part, it was able to work out for them. But too many offensive rebounds from Summit Christian was leading to buckets for the Falcons. So second half emphasis is definitely going to be on rebounding, as Wood County definitely had themselves a very, very, very stretched out 2-3 zone there in that first half. Nothing wrong with the stretched out 2-3, but you got to rebound inside of that 2-3 if you're going to make stops, make things happen, and win the game in the long run. So no major foul trouble here for either team, though. Bots and Hawks are the two with 2 fouls. Eliza Amos has a foul, and also Marion Missile for Wood County each have a foul. So no foul trouble at all, really, for Wood County, and they definitely want to keep it that way, only having 3 girls on the bench. Definitely more of a stacked bench is the Falcons. So we'll see how the second half rolls around. We will be back here in just a few minutes, though, from the New River Network. 6 minutes to go until the second half. Don't go anywhere, folks.
At Access Health, many of our physicians begin their journey here. They trained with us, grew with us, and chose to stay, because Access Health isn't just where their careers began, it's where they found home. Here, caring means more than medicine. It's knowing your patients and being part of their lives. They've grown with Access Health and with the community that welcomed them. What sets Access Health apart isn't just the care we give, it's the people who grow with us and the community we call home. Access Health. When the need grows, so do we.
At Summit Christian Academy, excellence isn't just encouraged, it's expected. With high academic standards that challenge young minds, outstanding athletic opportunities that build strength and character, and an exceptional music program that inspires creativity and confidence, we're proud to serve Southern West Virginia and beyond with a biblical worldview. At Summit Christian Academy, we're developing minds to learn, hearts to serve, and souls to cherish Christ. Learn more at summitfalcons.com.
Already we are back here at Summersville Arena for the West Virginia Christian Athletic Tournament here in Summersville, West Virginia. Currently, the Summit Christian Lady Falcons are leading the Wood County Christian the Lady Christian Wildcats by a score of 20-6. So 14-point game. Great ball movement early from the Falcons, and their stifling man-to-man has been able to give them this lead. They've also got a good bit of height over Wood County, which has helped, and also a much, much heavier bench to be able to give themselves some fresh legs. Second half is underway. Here we go. Botts is going to take it early up the court, the point guard for the Falcons. Bailey immediately tries to feed it into the post, and the pass was too much to the right, so early second half turnover here for Summit Christian. And they are back with that man-to-man press. It's a soft man-to-man press, but every now and then it gets a turnover, which those couple points could definitely swing a game. Nice backdoor cut there from Amos. Not able to get the shot up originally, and she's a little bit short. Botts down, and she's going to get the M1. It's good. Ella Botts showing why she's the leading scorer right now for the Falcons. She's got 8 points. That was definitely a huge swing there for the Wildcats. It's a 5-point swing, as Amos wasn't able to get the layup to drop. That would have made it a 12-point game, but instead it's a 17-point game. Good pressure there from Summit Christian. Wildcats get it back. Good communication there from Greer. Priet tried to drive the baseline. Good handle there from Arnold, but she was blocked. Nice pass there from Brooks to Bailey. Botts gets it back up. Swings it over. Cross court to Bailey. Short on the three-pointer. And Hannah Parsley was able to tip it out. And Wood County Christian wanted a foul. They're not going to get it, and it turns good in their favor, as Ellie Piet able to get her first 2 points of the game and cut this lead to 15. Wood County staying with their soft 2-3. They're trying to pack everything in the paint and force this Summit Christian team to shoot three-pointers. Greer much more spread out than the first half. Tried to give Botts a driving lane, and she had it. It's Piet. She's one-on-one, and she's short on the jumper. A little bit surprised she didn't try to take that all the way, but nonetheless, it's going to stay Wood County ball. Hannah Parsley on the baseline. Tried to swing it over to her sister. Into the paint. Amos, three-pointer. She's short, and she hustles. Great hustle there. Firm rebound. She keeps it alive, but Arnold turned it over. Arnold, can she catch up to Greer? Greer was there. Soller was there ready, and it's going to be a foul. That's going to go against Ellie Priet. And that will send Bailey to the line for 2 free throws. Jalen Bailey so far with 3 points here on the evening, and a little bit short on the front end of the 2 free throws. Substitution for the Falcons. It's going to be Tabor. She's going to be coming in for Hall. Second free throw up, and it is good. It's 4. Amos uses the ability to run the baseline after the made shot. Ball's taken clear by Amos. Amos Dealing with some rough pressure there from Bailey, but Bailey's going to pick up her first personal foul. A little bit too handsy there from Bailey. Piet. She gets it down below to Arnold. Nice pass there from Arnold. And they tried to get it into the corner for Hannah Parsley. But unfortunately, Parsley turned it over for the 13th turnover on the evening for Wood County. So Botts is going to be the one to take it down the court. Bailey, she wants to drive it and does. And it's going to be hitting out of bounds. Coach Patton wanted a foul there, was saying she got hit on the right arm. Nonetheless, it's going to stay with Summit Christian. The official had to go run and get the ball from behind the curtain. And Greer's going to take the ball out on the baseline. And she immediately goes into the paint. There for a second, Hawks thought she had a look, but wasn't able to go straight up with it. Cross-court pass. Back to Greer, and it's a turnover. Amos, she wants to speed things up a little bit. Nice pass there, and it's going to be blocked. That was such a great feed there from Hannah Parsley, but unfortunately Arnold not able to finish. Bailey down the court. Botch drives baseline and off the iron. And it is going to be, let's see who they roll. It's going to stay Summit County Christian ball. SCA ball on the sidelines. It'll be Greer to take it out. Scores 24-8 with 4:29 to go here in the second quarter. And we got two shots, I believe. There was a technical foul called on the coach. I could be wrong on that, but the intercoms are not, nobody's talking on the intercoms for this tournament. But judging by what I saw, I believe that was a technical foul called on Coach Nathan Boren for the Wildcats. So technical foul, fortunately for the Wildcats, though, both missed free throws there. So still a chance to get a stop and for there not to be any harm or foul. Botch tried to drive into the paint, but good defense as she was held off by Parsley. Jays missed too strong. And here comes Parsley. Elena Parsley nearly turns it over, but it's going to stay with the Wildcats. Good front court pressure there by Botts and Greer. We got a couple Falcons into the game. It's going to be Hall and Combs as they check in for Hawks and Bailey. A little bit of a smaller lineup here for Summit Christian. Arnold, she can play all five positions on the court, not just center. She took the ball up the court. She swings it out to Amos. Amos, mid-range. A little bit strong, but she's going to the line for two. She was hit on the arm by Jocelyn Hall. So Hall comes into the game and immediately commits a foul. Amos, everything but the bottom on that first free throw. 3:50 to go here in the second quarter. And Amos well short on that free throw. It's going to be Summit Christian ball. And they want to feed it to Greer there in the corner. And they get it to her. Good cut there by Hall. Able to get herself open. Three-pointer for Botts. Bang! It's good. Three-pointer there from Ella Botts. And that gives her double digits on the day with 12. Amos nearly turned it over, but able to keep it in front of her. Hannah Parsley tried to drive lane. She gets it into Arnold. Arnold with space, and she is whacked. Abby Greer is beside herself. She did not believe that that was a foul. Definitely looked like a contact on the arm, and it's going to be 2 free throws here for Brooke Arnold, the leading scorer for the Wildcats. Arnold, such a clean stroke there on that first free throw. We got a couple substitutions here for the Wildcats. It's going to be Missile and Lydia Basil into the game. Arnold sinks them both. She's got 6 of the 10 here this evening for the Wildcats. Botts wants to push it. She speeds it up, splits the double team at the top of the key, and a little bit too strong there was Combs. Greer, top of the key. Just like Arnold, she can play all 5 positions as well. Great pass there into the paint from Tabor. And they got an outside look but missed. Great rebound once again by Arnold. Ooh, nearly a travel there from Baswell. Arnold wants to go coast to coast. She gets it. It's an and-one. Arnold single-handedly trying to bring the Wildcats back into this game. She gets the 2 to go and a free throw coming. Keep in mind, folks, this young lady is only a freshman, so they got 3 more years of her here at Wood County. Strong off the iron. Coast to coast, Botts. Nobody picked her up, and she's going to get whacked and go to the free throw line for 2 shots. And I believe that foul was on Brooke Arnold. Fortunately for the Wildcats, that's only her first personal. First free throw is good by Botts, their leading scorer. She's got 13 up to this point. Second free throw is up, and she drills it. And Bailey's going to come back into the game for the free throw shooter Botts. 29-12 is the score with 2:22 to go here in the third quarter. Amos wanted to go long, but unfortunately her and her teammate not quite on the same page. Amos, great defense there by Summit Christian. Three-pointer there from Amos. She's short. And Greer and Amos going at it one-on-one. And it is going to be a block on the floor. That foul will be on Amos. That's her second. We got a couple substitutions into the game for Summit Christian. It's going to be Toller. And for the Wildcats, it'll be Elena Parsley. First free throw was a little bit short there for Greer. Greer's definitely been involved a ton this game. Been extremely active inside of the paint especially. And she's going to drain the free throw. That's 4 for her here on the evening. Priet, one man on her, and it is Bailey. And Bailey hits her. That's going to be her second personal foul. And that will put, yes, that's going to put Wood County Christian in the bonus with 1:53 to go. If they're going to come back in this game, this is a fantastic way to do it. Knock down your free throws. Piatt drains the first free throw. Second one is up, and she takes advantage. Ellie Piatt with 4 in the game. Summit Christian going to like to slow this down a little bit. Keep the ball moving. A little bit strong there on the 3 for Bailey. But Greer with the rebound. Not surprising at all. She has been all over the floor today. Piatt wanted to go inside the paint, but good screen there by Arnold. Three-pointer. And that's a great shot there from Lydia Basil. The freshman gets her first 3 points of the game, and suddenly it's a 13-point game. Closest it has been since before halftime. Wood County taking advantage. Greer got out the taller than over to Bailey. They're trying to get it inside, but they are definitely going to take their time. Even though there's 50 seconds left, it wouldn't surprise me if they took the last shot. Bailey taking her sweet time. Great ball movement here by Summit Christian, but also great job not allowing any penetration, and it's a turnover. Summit Christian with their 10th turnover on the evening, so it's going to be 33 seconds to go and a chance for the Wildcats to cut it in to as much as a 10-point game here before the fourth quarter. Elena Parsley, top of the key, over to Arnold. And she really, really wanted to fire that, did Lydia Basil, but she opts to settle down. Top of the key, Basil. She does decide to pull it. She's short, but offensive rebound. And it's an air ball there from Missile. 6 seconds to go. Hall, crossover, coast to coast is good. And that's going to be 5 points on the evening there for Hall. A little bit surprised that the Wildcats didn't try to take the last shot of the quarter there, and it's going to lead to 2 points the other way. We'll be right back here with the fourth quarter on the New River Network, folks. Don't go anywhere.
At Summit Christian Academy, excellence isn't just encouraged, it's expected. With high academic standards that challenge young minds, outstanding athletic opportunities that build strength and character, and an exceptional music program that inspires creativity and confidence, we're proud to serve Southern West Virginia and beyond with a biblical worldview. At Summit Christian Academy, we're developing minds to learn, hearts to serve, and souls to cherish Christ. Learn more at summitfalcons.com.
At Access Health, many of our physicians begin their journey here. They trained with us, grew with us, and chose to stay. Because Access Health isn't just where their careers began, it's where they found home. Here, caring means more than medicine. It's knowing your patients and being part of their lives. They've grown with Access Health and with the community that welcomed them. What sets Access Health apart isn't just the care we give, it's the people who grow with us and the community we call home. Access Health. When the need grows, so do we.
Alrighty, we are back here at Summersville Arena. Fourth quarter is about to begin. Score is 32-17, and we have a special announcement. Robin Williams, happy birthday. Happy birthday, very happy birthday. Excited to have you here watching on the New River Network. And definitely thankful that you're able to sit here and watch it, hang out with us this evening, and enjoy some basketball. No better way to spend the evening. And Botts, she's going to be fouled. She thought she got away with it, but Arnold, that is going to be Arnold as she's hit with the foul. Good news for Wood County Christian. Amos and Arnold both have 2, but that is their most fouls on the evening. So fouls could play a crucial role here in the fourth quarter as Wood County tries to cut down this lead. Great baseline cut there. And they tried to get a shot there from Harper Combs, who already has 2 in the game. And that foul's going to be on Amos, and that's 3 fouls for her. To the line for Summit Christian is going to be Jordan Hawks. So she'll get 2 shots here. Just a little strong there on that first free throw. This game has definitely been affected by Abby Greer, who is currently over there on the bench right now, but she's done a great job being able to do all the dirty work on the foul line. She's been able to get herself inside the paint as well. But on the other end, the lady that's been able to keep them in is Arnold. But unfortunately, Arnold turns it over, and coast to coast goes Botts, who is the game's leading scorer at 16 points. Botts can take it both ways, left or right. She could shoot the ball as well. Dangerous both ways. A little bit strong there off the heel was Piatt. And it's going to be rebounded, but it looks like Bailey's foot touched the out-of-bounds marker, so it's going to go right back to Wood County Christian. 6:56 to go in the fourth. Hannah Parsley, top of the key. They feed it down to Arnold. Arnold, a little bit too strong. And it's Summit Christian ball. They are definitely getting the looks that they want. If they can get those to start converting here in the fourth quarter, this game could be flipped on its head pretty quickly. Keep moving the ball, keep getting those good looks, and eventually those good looks are going to turn into great looks. Still in the 2-3 defense is Wood County, and it's worked pretty well here in the second half. Most of the points for Summit Christian have come off of turnovers. 14 turnovers on the evening for Wood County Christian has definitely not played in their favor. Hall, very nice drive into the paint, but stingy defense there from Arnold and Parsley. Hannah Parsley, that is. And she's going to get the ball right back. Amos, top of the key, and she sets the offense. Over into the corner. Hannah Parsley drives baseline, reverse layup, too strong. And the ball does go out of bounds. That is the second play in a row. The ball barely goes out of bounds. And it's going to be Wood County ball. Great inbounds pass there. Unfortunately, Arnold not able to corral it, but she's going to get blown. The foul called. The foul's going to be on. Let's see who that was. Looks like the official put up the number 23, but there is not a number 23 on Summit Christian, so the foul's on the commentator, so that's my first foul. Good news, I've still got 4 left remaining. And the third time, you're not going to see that very often. 3 times the ball goes out on the baseline and back-to-back-to-back plays. Summit Christian up on the scoreboard, but they cannot catch a break with that baseline. Hannah Parsley over to Amos. Amos almost able to feed it down there, but a little bit too slow. And Botts takes it coast to coast. Once again for a game-leading 18 points on the evening. 36-17 is the score. Wildcats want to speed it up. They're running out of time with 5:35 to go. Cross-court pass. Lena Parsley had it. She gets it over to Hannah Parsley. Back to Elena. Elena wanted the shot, switched her pivot foot, and the travel is called. The 15th turnover of the game for Wood County. And end of the game for the Wildcats is going to be Marion Missile. All smiles from the Summit Christian side of things. They have themselves a pretty comfortable lead here in the fourth quarter. Anything can change, though, in high school basketball. A few of those easy looks start to fall. They could be good to go. And Abby Greer says, Matthew, be quiet. We're going to take over this game. She gets her 6th point of the game there on that layup. It takes it to the biggest lead that they've had so far this game. Short on the jumper there was Piet. And Botts, she wants 20. She's got it. 20 points on the evening for Ella Botts. She fills up the scoreboard, and she's got half of her team's points. Lob pass there from Wood County. And the foul and also turnover was committed by Missile. That'll be her 2nd personal foul. The structure of this offense for Summit Christian is unlike something that you see in most Christian schools. Their ball movement is superb. They're able to run a pretty much flawless man-to-man defense as well, and they're able to keep everything in front of them. If they can get themselves some three-pointers to start falling, they're going to be one of, if not the most dangerous teams that these schools can face. Shot on the way there was a little bit strong there from Basil. But the rebound for Wood County, and they're going to get themselves a couple points. 21-point game. 3:36 to go on the clock. And you can see the wind has kind of come off the sails for Wood County. You normally wouldn't see a look that easily for Botts in the first half. Arnold continues to battle. Arnold had to watch behind her, had a couple stingy Falcons trying to steal the ball from her. Basil already won three-pointer earlier. Thought about a second one, and I caught the ball. Oop. I lost it yet. We got a timeout here. We're going to stay here with y'all during this timeout. 3:05 to go left here in the fourth quarter. Comfortable lead here for Summit Christian as they lead Wood County Christian. Right after this game, folks, we're going to have Summit Christian, but the boys come into play as they will face Calvary. So it'll be a great boys matchup. It's pretty crazy to see how much basketball has changed and evolved over the last few years, even the last 5 years. They were doing warm-ups here at halftime, and I saw players from both sides on Summit Christian's and Calvary side dunking the ball two-handed. That is something back 5 years ago in any sort of West Virginia Christian Education Association schools that you simply would not see. You didn't see that stuff back in the day, so it is insane to me how much the game has changed and how hard that these players work, not only with their shot, but also in the weight room to get their vertical up. So you guys will get to see that here in the next 15, 20 minutes right after the conclusion of the Summit Christian and Wood County Christian girls game. Amos dribbled the ball a little bit off her foot. She's somehow able to save it. That ball looked like it was a magnet on her foot, able to keep in her possession, and it's going to stay with Wood County. Fortunately for Amos, she's shaking her head. Maisel wanted to feed the ball into the paint. She gets it to Amos, and Amos is going to get whacked on the play. All three officials were there ready to roll with their whistles. Jocelyn Hall's going to pick up her second personal foul. Maisel, pump fakes. Top of the key, Amos. Amos thought about there for a second. Opts not to. Corner. Hannah Parsley. You best believe it. Or excuse me, that was Elena Parsley. And that is her first points of the day. So she'll have bragging rights over her sister after this game. She gets the first 2 points for the Parsley sisters. Hall, nice pass there to Botts, who's the game's leading scorer. But a great rebound there from Maisel. Maisel, baseline. Gets it over top of the key. Great ball movement there to Amos. Missed it. Great tip out there from Arnold. And short is Elena Parsley there on the jumper. And unsurprisingly, Ella Butts coast to coast there. And she has 22. Off the back of one of the Summit Christian players, and it is too strong, but rebounded. That was by Lakin Signer. Parsley whacked. She tried to take it in, so Elena Parsley's going to get herself 2 free throws here at the line. (42-21) is the score with 1:18 to go. And that's one of my favorite things about these tournaments that are going on here at Summersville. As Parsley knocks down the first of 2 free throws. There's so many games back to back to back that even if you get a game that you think, this might not be my favorite game. Well, guess what? I got the next game I could watch. Oh, I didn't like that game very much. Let's watch the next game. It's so much fun all day of basketball here at the Summersville Arena here on the New River Network. You truly cannot get any better than this. 1:08 to go here on the game clock. Ball movement here. Substitutions are in for Summit Christian. 55 seconds left to go on the clock. Lexi Neal took it in. Tried to get herself one of her ladies open there for a layup. And it's going to go to Wood County. 19-point game here. And definitely let us know down in the comments on all platforms what you guys think about the games. Give us any feedback. Let us know what you like about the games, don't like, unless if it's the commentator. If you don't like the commentator, well, I'm sorry. I hate to say it. I apologize. Jump ball back. It's going to go to Summit Christian. As Summit Christian boys and the Calvary boys as well are both ready to come out here at the Summersville Arena. 30 seconds to go. Great pass there from Lily Tufts. Unfortunately, it's turned over on the baseline. And nearly able to get it to go in with Signer. 3-pointer from Meisel. A little bit short. Amos. A little bit strong there was Parsley on the shot. Meisel with 4 to go to get themselves the last couple. A little bit short. And that's going to do it for this game. Your score is 23-42 as Summit Christian Lady Falcons take down the Lady Wildcats from Wood County Christian. And make sure you stick around here on the New River Network as well. Here in just a few minutes, the Summit Christian County boys are facing off against the Calvary men's team. So here we go. Here in just a couple minutes here from Summersville as the Calvary Baptist Academy Patriots take on the Falcons. Thank you so much for watching this presentation on the New River Network. We'll be right back here in just a few minutes.